Welcome back to Pretty Creative Stuff. There's Molly and there's Walter. His hair is wet from the shower.
It's not shower,
bath. It's a lazy Sunday afternoon and I got out a bunch of beads that I have had for like decades. Like these over here, I actually have labeled grandma's beads because these were my grandmother's beads. So that's how long we've had them. Some of them, there was one that we just opened that it actually says that these beads cost 39 cents. I think my grandma probably bought those before I was even born. So those are really old. And we got these out because Molly had a bracelet that broke. We're gonna try to see if we can fix that or maybe restring it. But I also just got out some other cords and bead making stuff, and we're going to just get creative and see what we come up with. See, this is a great kind of quiet, lazy afternoon activity. It's a great way to be creative. Make something for a gift for Mother's Day or a birthday or just something for a friend.
Or something for yourself.
Or something for yourself, absolutely. I am really loving these beads over here. For all the dads out there, if you need to make something for your mom, for your wife, for the kids to make something for Mother's Day, to take them to a craft store, get them some beads and some string, and it's not that hard to do. There's no wrong way to make something out of beads. You could just string the string through the actual shell. And there's like these wooden beads in here. I might make something for myself out of these wooden beads.
Mom loves the beach.
I do. They make me think of the beach. And what are you making with your beads? Are you making a bracelet or a necklace?
I'm making a necklace for one of my friends.
Nice. Can you show me the end of your string?
Yes.
Where I tied the bead on? So if you're going to be making a bracelet or a necklace with beads, one thing that's very helpful is to tie a bead onto the end of it. That way all the beads don't fall off that end. They could easily fall off the other end, but at least there's one end where Molly showed how you can like hold it up. Then you can hold it like this and the beads won't fall off. So that's really helpful. I'm gonna show you how to tie a bead on the end. So there's a hole right there. And I'm gonna put the string through the hole. Comes out the other side. We're gonna make a knot around this. So I'm gonna take this, loop it under. So we have a knot, tie that on there, and then I'm gonna just tie that a couple times. Tie a knot. Now whether or not this bead becomes part of the necklace is to be determined. But now what we can do is that we can hold it up and the beads won't come off. I'm holding it clear up here and the beads will not fall off the other end. So now if Walter wants to pick it up, he can pick it up. Also, to contain the mess, I have 2 bins that had beads in them, and we're using the lids as a place where we can put some of the beads so they don't get all over the floor. Hopefully that'll make cleanup a little bit easier. Update on how the bracelets are going. So Molly is working on a bracelet for her friend still, and she's using her dress as a place to keep some of the beads while she works on it.
It's not a bracelet.
It's not a bracelet?
It's a necklace.
It's now going to be a necklace. Okay. I used some stretchy string. I have this black string that it has some stretch to it. So that's what I used. That's what Molly's using right now for her beads. And Walter is putting his name on a string that I put these little beads on here. They're like little seed beads that I put on here probably like years and years ago. And he is putting his name on top of those beads. Alright, so we have finished making a few bracelets. I made this one for Molly, and I made this one for myself, and Molly made this one for her teacher, whose name starts with J.
Miss Jennifer.
And Walter is still working on his. He's not quite done yet. But you can see there's endless ways to make necklaces or bracelets. On this one, I put like a little clasp. I just used some thread. And the same idea with how I showed you how to tie the bead on at the end. You can see like a bead tied on here. But you can also do that. You can tie it onto a little clasp like this. All it does is it untwists in order to open. And that way this string isn't stretchy because the beads have a very kind of a narrow opening.
It is stretchy.
So this one is not a stretchy bracelet. This is made with stretchy thread, so it doesn't need a clasp. This one is not made with stretchy thread, so I put a clasp on it so I can take it on and off.
This one is in the stretchy.
That one's also stretchy, so you don't need a clasp. It is Monday morning, it is Teacher Appreciation Week, and we are giving this bracelet that Molly made to her teacher. So I got a little gift bag, and Molly wrote her name on it, and we're gonna put it in some tissue paper in the bag. So hopefully her teacher likes it, and that's I think a fun gift idea for a teacher gift from a student, because it's something that they can make. It's maybe a little bit different than drawing a picture. It's something that they could wear, or they could hang up somewhere. If they didn't want to wear it, they could just like hook it to something pretty so they could look at it and remind them of how much their students really enjoy being in their class.
Bye.
Bye. Hope Miss Jennifer likes her bracelet.
Me too.
See you next time. Molly is working on a bracelet for a friend, and she wants to tell you the song from Gabby's Dollhouse.
Which is a TV show that Molly is obsessed
The
with.
Baby Box song. What's the Baby Box song, Molly?
Let's make, create, and decorate crafty with a day. We're gonna try any other ways. We're gonna do brains and sing hard and sing so crafty with it. Let's build something together today.
Wonderful! Yay, good singing.